Let's talk about one of the most fundamental problems in vaccine misinformation: the confusion between things happening at the same time and one thing actually causing another. When billions of vaccine doses get administered worldwide, we're looking at a massive population under observation. And here's what people don't intuitively grasp. In any large population, millions of medical events will happen purely by chance within days or weeks of vaccination, without any causal relationship whatsoever. Think about it this way. Every single day, thousands of people get diagnosed with cancer, regardless of whether they've been vaccinated. They also get diagnosed after drinking water, after eating breakfast, after going for a walk. The temporal proximity, the fact that one thing happened after another, tells us absolutely nothing about causation. This is what epidemiologists call coincidental association, and it's statistically inevitable. The human brain, unfortunately, is wired for pattern recognition. We see two things happen close together in time, and we immediately assume connection. Psychologists call this apophenia, the tendency to perceive meaningful connections between unrelated things. It's the same cognitive bias that makes people think their lucky socks helped their team win or that breaking a mirror brings bad luck. But medical science can't operate on gut feelings and pattern-seeking impulses. This is why rigorous epidemiological methods exist. Case control studies compare vaccinated people to unvaccinated controls with similar characteristics. Cohort studies follow large populations over time, tracking outcomes in both groups. These designs control for confounding variables and baseline rates, allowing researchers to isolate actual causal relationships from coincidental timing. The Bradford-Hill criteria provide a framework for evaluating whether an association might be causal. We look for dose-response relationships. Does more exposure lead to more effect? We examine biological plausibility. Is there a mechanism by which this could happen? We check for consistency. Do multiple independent studies find the same pattern? And critically, we compare observed events to what we'd expect by pure chance. Here's where the denominator matters enormously. If 333 cancer cases are reported after billions of vaccine doses, you need to ask, how many cancer cases would we expect in that population during that time frame anyway? The answer is millions. Background cancer rates are well established. In the United States alone, more than 4,000 people are diagnosed with cancer every single day. When you vaccinate hundreds of millions of people, cancer diagnoses in the days and weeks following vaccination are guaranteed. Not because the vaccine caused them, but because cancer is common and vaccinations are common, and their paths will inevitably cross. The real question any honest analysis must answer is this: are cancer rates higher in vaccinated populations than we'd expect based on baseline rates in comparable unvaccinated populations? And the epidemiological evidence from multiple large studies across different countries consistently shows they're not. If anything, vaccinated populations often show better health outcomes overall, likely reflecting the healthy vaccinee effect. People healthy enough to get vaccinated tend to be healthier in general. Understanding this distinction between correlation and causation isn't just academic nitpicking. It's the difference between rational health decisions based on evidence and fear-driven choices based on coincidence.